Hello my beauties, welcome back to the channel, and I have business ideas for you. If you haven't subscribed, you're not gonna be rich. I'm joking. Maybe not, but yes, you need to subscribe to the channel, okay, so that you can get this moolah, get wealthy, get ideas, get the marketing, get the the money management, all of that right here in this channel. So let's get into the ideas. I'm excited. If you stay till the end, you will get so much ideas. Even if it's some idea that you don't want to apply now and you want to apply it later, you are definitely going to love these ideas. Stick to it till the end and let me know which one you are already doing or which one you're going to be doing next. Yes, it's me. Let's get into the first video. But before we get into the first video, I just want to quickly remind you that starting is one thing, but continuing and making a success of a business is another. And that is why I'm so passionate about marketing and working with small business owners to market their business. So if that is you, you've started your business or you want to start but you're not sure how to market the business, you definitely need to be following me on Instagram, checking me out, checking my other videos on how to market your business. So now that we have that out of the way, let's get started with the first business idea. And the first business idea is to resell online, offline. And yes, I know people have spoken about it, reselling, but I want to give you ideas on how you can resell different ways. The first idea is to resell on Take a Lot. So you can go to downtown, go buy stuff at discount, China Mall, China whatever, go or take nice pictures, guys. Take nice pictures, sell your stuff, because people are not seeing them face to face, especially online. If it's you're selling in the mall, then people can see what you're selling, and if they like it, they buy. If they don't, they don't. But on social media, if you take blurry pictures that don't make me want to click, then you're not gonna sell much. So on Take a Lot, take nice pictures, go on Take a Lot, register on Take a Lot, and start selling your bags on Take a Lot. People don't want to go to Joburg downtown, okay? Especially white people. They're not gonna go to downtown Joburg. So go there. There's people in Limpopo that are not able to go to Joburg to get all this discount and stuff. Go there, buy there, and resell on Take a Lot. Take a Lot markets for you, so you can definitely put your stuff there and get going with your business. Now, also the second idea under reselling is drop shipping. I know you've heard about drop shipping and all of that, but drop shipping basically means that I have a business and I say maybe I'm selling lipsticks or I'm selling cosmetics, and then you open your store online, like you are the one who's selling the stuff, and then you order from me and then I ship to the person. So that's drop shipping basically. You don't own anything, you don't keep anything on you, you just market. So if you know how to market on Instagram, why not become a drop shipper? If you have that big audience on Instagram, why not do drop shipping? Like you own the business, but then you actually don't own all of that stuff. You're just selling and getting a percentage. So the third idea under the reselling method or idea is to sell through your own website or on Facebook. Your own website, there's apps in that people will find you much quicker, especially if you have a blog and you're sharing things all the time on the blog post. But on Facebook, you get to sell on your Facebook page, you get to sell in the market, to sell on your business page, you get to sell in groups. So there's so many places that you can actually sell on Facebook. And then lastly, under the resale model is to get other people to become your resellers. So say maybe you live in Limpopo, but then you have transport to buy things in bulk, take them home and then get people from home to resell. I think it's something that we African people actually don't do. Instead, we become resellers for other people like Avon, Herbalife, all of that. Like, we're passionate about reselling Tupperware. We are sellers. but we're just not selling our things, and we're not selling in a way that we get all the money. Instead, we're selling to give other people money, because essentially that's what happens when you resell the Herbalife, the Avon, and whatever. The other person is sitting at home, they're not selling or doing anything like that, while you are the one going out there convincing people and all of that. We have communities, and that's what they want. That's what the big companies want. They can't get to the communities. We are in the community, so we go and take their stuff and then resell in our community. So you should be buying things that you can resell and keep all the money, keep the profit, and not just keep, reselling for the big corporate companies. Now let's move on to idea number 2. This is a category as well, and that is having a food truck. Have food truck, guys. Like food trucks are doing so well, and they're going to continue doing well, and we need to grow that idea in South Africa. I know it's mainly just in the townships, but you can have food trucks anywhere where there's offices. If you can just speak to the people and make it look decent, make it look nice, even if they say you can pay us this little amount of money to have your food truck there, that's fine, as long as you make sure the area is clean, it's nice, you get chairs outside or something like that, and people buy your things. Under food trucks though, I have several ideas. So the first type of food truck that you can have is having a food truck that specializes in coffee and pastries. Now that, if you want to have a coffee machine, that is so nice. Invest in that, because every food truck, unfortunately, that you see is just cooked food, cooked pap, chicken. Let's get creative with that, do something different. And obviously you're going to look at your market, the market that is near you. If you're in Sandton or some other areas like that where people have a little bit more moolah to buy like nice cookies, biscuits, donuts, muffins, that's a food truck, guys. Like that's something that can actually make you money. And of course, you can have the fast food truck, fish and chips, Russian and chips. Fridays, we're still gonna buy that, I'm not discrediting that sells. What I'm saying is that you need to look at your market and what your market wants, and then cater to that. But don't think small, think bigger, think beyond your immediate area, if there's already people doing the same thing. Now let's move on to idea number 3, category number 3, and that is selling secondhand clothing. Now this is something that I almost started, but I'm planning on ditching the country. God, you hear what I'm saying? I need to leave. But yes, so secondhand clothing, I actually wanted to do this. Secondhand clothing is a growing market, guys, because we actually need to start buying secondhand clothing instead of buying new clothing, cheap clothing. The planet does not need that. We don't need that. We don't need any more clothes, to be quite honest. You just need to get creative with the clothes that are already on the planet. There's more than enough. So that is a growing market. So with that, you can open your own shop, which is something that I wanted to do, because I don't see a lot of shops for secondhand clothing, and people cannot afford to keep buying new clothes, and you can have a system where you buy secondhand clothing from somebody, and then they bring the clothes, keep the clothes in your shop. If they don't sell, they can come and take them after 3 months. They keep them there, sell them, and then you take a percentage and then give them a percentage. It requires a little bit more admin, but it's something that can definitely work. If you don't want to buy stock yourself, you can have other people come put their stock in your shop, pay you, and then you get a certain percentage. The second way is to sell online, and it is growing, guys. Like, people are selling secondhand clothes online, and they are selling. Like, some of them, they even price them like a higher price, like you would buy a piece of clothing in a store, which I think is a little over the top, but hey. But yeah, you can sell secondhand clothing online. So now let's move on to idea number 4, and its category. I'm here for the categories, okay? So idea number 4 is phone cases and phone accessories. Guys, we love our phones. We have our phones in our hands all the time, everywhere. We want them to look cute and all of that. And what's sad is that what I see in South Africa is that most of the market is dominated by this Pakistanians, Bangladeshis. Like, you don't see South Africans owning a shop with phone accessories. These things are from China. We know they're from China. We need to find a way, find out information on how to stock them in bulk for cheaper. You and somebody else can work together, maybe open a shop here, open a shop in, in a couple of townships where you own, where you rent space, and then you buy the accessories. You can fix phones if you know how to. You can even have somebody who fixes phones, rent space in your place, and then start paying you for rent, and then you have the accessories and all of that. So phone accessories, you can have phone cases, and with phone cases you can actually buy machines that print on the back of the phone cover. So you can have nice covers. You can have custom ones where people send you pictures, customize them, put them on the phone cover, and then send them. So that's an idea. And then you can also sell ring lights. Everybody and their mama is a content creator. They want ring lights. They want little lights for the phones and all of that. So content creation type of things. You can add them there. You can also have headphones, things that go nicely with being a content creator. So let's move on to idea number 5. Idea number 5 is photography. If you get a camera and you are sorted, get a camera. When you get good at natural lighting, then you can move on to buying the lighting. You can get lighting actually for affordable prices that take a lot. Because there's people that are at the malls, these Bangladeshis and Pakistanis or whatever, they're very expensive. And if you go to downtown, you can actually get those lights. I'm very sure you can get them at the China places and all of that, because all of them look the same. Like, it's not like the quality is like massively different if you buy it there or buy it in the street or downtown Joburg or whatever. But yes, check the quality, of course. So photography, under photography, you can have influencer photography. Everybody wants to be an influencer online. They want to look good. Personal branding. So sell that idea of being a personal branding photographer. It's going left, right, and center. We're online now. We want to look good. I could use one of those. Secondly, you can be a photographer for wedding events or any type of events, parties, graduation. Specialize in that. Like ladies having a picnic or whatever, so that everybody's living for online now. Why not make money off of it instead of you also joining them and being online for absolutely no reason and judging yourself and all of that? Let's leave that. Okay. So, and then also you can rent space in malls. I've seen this happen, and it's a business, it's a legitimate business. Rent space in the mall. You have the backdrop there. You have little props. You buy props. Props can be cheap. Also downtown Joburg, props can be cheap. You have people come in, take pictures. You charge them for digital ones or print them out and all of that. So you rent space in a busy place. That is working right now. I've seen it. I thought about doing it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But yes, it is working. And then the last idea under the influencer photography stuff is to actually have your own photography studio. Money. I saw that there's a photography studio that opened somewhere in close to Middle Joburg, where they made the rooms very nice, and then people come in, just take photos there. You can also have a studio where you set up everything, put the tables for working people like me, have like props like laptops and things like that. Or if there's a party, you can have a party theme, and then people come and take their own pictures if you don't want to have a camera. Or people can just rent the space from you. And then if you have a room, a garage, you can rent it out as an influencer photography studio, something like that. So let's move on to idea number 666, which is car wash. Car wash is always going to make money. People don't have time to wash their cars. Now, under the car wash, you can have 2 methods. So the one way is for you to go to people's houses and wash their cars. So you can tell them every second week, I'm coming through. You sign a contract. that are come through. You can pay immediately, you can pay half, you can pay deposit or whatever. Have a contract for 3 months. Every second week I'm coming, or every Saturday I'm coming to do the car. So they know every Saturday Mamang is coming, washing the car and all of that. Every second week Mamang is coming to wash the cars. So have a business that in a way it keeps on bringing you more business and it lasts over time, unlike once-off thing where somebody buys a bottle, lipstick or whatever and they're gone. If you have something that can make sure that you come back next week, come back next month, then that is a winner for me. With that being said, let's go to idea number 7. Idea number 7 is to be a carpet or mattress cleaner. Oh my word, I need one of those. But something that I am seeing is people in this area, they're not marketing their business. I've only seen a couple of companies, cleaning companies, overall cleaning, not specializing. But if you specialize and you show people like your mattress can be the dirtiest thing ever, and we clean it so well, inside, outside, everything, there's the money. Or if you really do carpets really well, or even blankets, wash blankets. It's winter is almost here. If you wash duvets and all of that, if somebody can just give you the 5 blankets or whatever to wash, they will do that rather than do it themselves. So you shouldn't think like because some people are watching their pockets or whatever, there's something that they will do it if it means that freedom of time, because we're also busy now. We don't have enough time to do everything that we want to do, or that we can do, not that we want to do it, that we can do. That if somebody else comes and gives us that thing, gives us time and takes care of that thing, then why not? Convenience. We pay for convenience. And then the last idea, which is idea number 8, is office furniture removals. This is another space that in South Africa I also see that it's overtaken by foreign nationals. So I think this space has a lot of Zimbabweans that I have seen. They buy trucks. So instead of buying cars, don't rush to buy a car, a nice Lani car, before you making enough money, because at the end of the month you have nothing left in the bank, but you're driving a nice car. There's no point. Like, let's stop living for other people, like other people's approval. Ooh, they see me driving this, ooh, they're looking at that and whatever, but at the end of the month, 0 in your bank account. So if you see the way that the Zimbabweans operate, they will buy this truck, live with it, during the day they're using that truck. Okay, they're using the truck. They're not driving the Mercedes and whatnot. They are here to work. So we need to adopt that mentality that, we just need to get on with the program, to be quite honest, and not focus on the, ooh, look at me, ooh. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, you ain't got nothing. So when you have those trucks, you can remove, you can move office furniture. That is a business. They're making business that way. They call it half truck or something like that. But you can remove furniture for offices, equipment. If they have old things every year, maybe they're removing some furniture and things like that. You can deliver furniture, be a subcontractor for companies that deliver stuff. You can also move, help people from the township move their stuff, or even in areas like ours, because moving can be expensive. So if you can come with a half truck and say, listen, I can do 2 trips for this amount, here you are, you have business. So instead of thinking about buying your first car being a nice car, think about buying something like that. Yes, people will think, what are you doing with that? But we're not living for people. So you take that half truck or half truck, over the weekends, after hours, whatever, you take that truck, you go and you fetch something, you deliver it somewhere, you go, there's money at the end of the day. Then when you've made enough money, then you put down half of the amount that it would cost to have a nice car, or even pay it in cash. But we need to start looking at how other people, how other nationalities are coming in South Africa and making money, because they're seeing opportunities that maybe we have been sleeping on. So there is an idea: get a half truck, start delivering things, and yes, get on with it and get on making that money. So I want to thank you guys for joining me this time. I am going to be bringing you more business ideas and of course how to market your business in my other videos. Don't miss the other videos. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep shining and keep making money. Bye guys.